Alright, welcome back to my round 2 game of GP, REV, whatever the GP is. I'm playing 4-color Consonance ramp against Reuben, who I did not look at the deck yet, so I'll take a look now. Esper Dreams, seems to be a control deck. Alright, I mean, it's a control matchup, I guess. That's fine. I mean, I'm not familiar with the matchup, but whatever. I mean, I'm not familiar with the format either, so it doesn't really matter. Anyways, mulligan that, because there's no early drops. This has no land, so I'm mulliganing that again. And, well, I mean, I can't afford to go lower. This is like a 5, right? How likely am I to top deck something compared to just if I keep mulliganing down? What plays do I have early? I have absolutely nothing. Like, they don't do anything super quickly, though. Maybe it's fine. No, I think I should just take more risks. I get this down to something that, yeah, I can keep this. So I bomb the cards that don't do anything, so I have to keep 4. Yeah, like that, I guess. Am I on the play? Oh, let me double check. Yes, I am on the play. Okay. Okay, play is tapped and pass the turn, yeah. They play land and pass. Sure. Okay, I do have 3 lands for Arna Ascetic next turn. I'll play Gilded Court because I do want to preserve some life. And I'll fetch a forest because that seems like the most obvious option. Hopefully I draw something off this Silver Sun Ancient. That's for way later, I guess. Alright, they're holding up counter spells, I guess. That's probably what's happening. The Silver Song, that's not useful that's not very useful, but I'll have to make deal with that. What mana counter spells do they have? Reconsider. They're probably gonna counter Ardent Ascetic if I cast it. Like, no point in not jamming it, so might as well play it. If they don't counter it, I'm hoping to flip something that I can play off of it. Although I might just flip a land anyways. Yeah, they're gonna reconsider it. That's expected. Alright, seems like they played their land and passed. So, what am I looking for? Drift off is completely useless here. Okay, I guess I just pass and give Gilded Court a land type. I do give it. I guess plains because drift off is 3 colors. Even catch up, catch back up at this point. Like I'm mulligan down to 4 and I have nothing to do. You just get to pass a turn without doing anything. I guess if I top deck enough big drops, I might eventually get there. Yeah, this is not looking great though. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, am I tapping this guy? Wait, I should be tapping. Okay, I messed up. I think I'll name Mountain next, right? I'll name Plains because, again, double white. Is there anything that Drift Top actually hits in their deck? They literally just have a single Primordial Amelia Glade, which is something with Flash, so it's not even useful. But does Drift Top hit non-perm? Okay, so it does hit Keening Bell Tower. That's something I can use it for at least. Okay, what do I draw? It surveils, that's useful at least. Let's see if it resolves. I mean, I think they're ahead enough that they're probably willing to, like, they're able to counter this and not feel too bad about it. Actually, no, if they're all reconsiders, then can actually counter it. So I do not need more lands, or no, I do need more lands. Fury Call Hellion, is that good? Probably is. I can hard cast Fury Call next turn. Is that useful? Actually, this second guild court is kind of useless because I'm building up the first one anyways. So maybe I should be building up towards Silver Song. Let me think. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I mean, I can hard cast Silver Song next turn if Witness survives. I think like I actually just go with this. Right. I tried to hard cast Silver Song or no, I don't want to think too hard about this. I think I just do it like this. I hope it doesn't come back to bite me too much. Anyways, I guess I'm giving this thing Mountain next turn. Okay, yeah, they do kill this thing. So I can hardcast this thing, very Hellion. It kills the non-basic land, right? Actually look at what the card does. Okay, they just actually no, I have to end of turn tap this for Mountain. I'm kind of like tired of yeah, like I want to have giant annotations, so I'll just use shorthand. Kills non-basic lands. Yeah, it does. Wow, this card does a lot. I think I might just yeah, I should open the tunnels if this guy comes down. Because they don't have any creatures, so it removes the number of blockers that Primordial me like late can answer. They most likely have Reconsider, or some other counter spell, which is not great, but I mean, whatever, let them have it, make them have it. I mean, so Fury Call Hellion, this resolve. I'm assuming it gets countered. Yep, sabotage. So they play cancel on my 5 drop that I had to sack a thing for. That basically puts me off Silver Sun Ancient for a really long time. Right, let's see what I draw. Well, this is unfortunate. We're gonna end of turn crack their land. What? Oh yeah, I have Asahai, that's why I need blue. May need to fetch blue eventually. Okay, Ancestral Secrets, yeah, that's fine. Can't do anything either, so no point in... How am I gonna win this? I need them to run out of counter spells. But also, like, I need to draw lands, too. And if they tap out for a team bell tower, then I can't drift off that thing. I'm hoping they do that, because otherwise I can't do anything else. Like, I just drew a pretty poor hand with no early game, and also no ramp. They seem to play it. Okay, so they're playing another land. I will get Gilded Court to Rainbow eventually, so does mean that Wild Court Secrets are pretty big, but I don't think his 2-drop is very useful at this point in the game, because other removal is not damage based. Okay. Well, I mean, I can just keep going up in types. And discard the removal spell, which makes sense. Veil Flood, or that just means they have tons of removal in hand. Okay. Are they gonna counter this? I mean, based on how I've been playing, I am pretty mana screwed, so they could just counter this and brick me for another turn. They let it happen. Yeah, sure. Okay, that actually lets me do something next turn. Unfortunately, I just have to pass again because I don't want to sack from Act Shard. It actually gives me access to me playing my cards for once. What 4-drops do they have? Oh, they get to tutor. Okay, fine. Fetch Captivating Dreams, and they can cast it next turn. So they get to take in their turn next turn. I mean, yeah, they are gonna go up to 7 mana. And okay, they're gonna end up turning it. Yeah, that makes sense. Well, I have all colors for this thing now, so I guess that's something at least. Another Guild Court. Whatever. The Fury Calhelion definitely gets countered, right? Do I cast that anyways instead of Calamity? Okay, so what counter spells do they have? They have Reconsider, which I can pay for right now if I play Calamity. And otherwise, they have Sabotage. But if they cast that, they can't cast the extra turn spell. I think my best bet here is just to play something that forces them to not play their extra turn spell. In that case, it would be Fury Call Helion. Is that the logic I'm using? Yeah, I think it makes more sense to play Fury Call right now. Except Calamity, because next turn I might be able to curve a Calamity into a Drift Off. Whatever. Let's see if this happens. They let it happen. Okay, are you going to use your extra turn spell now? Also, I'm going to put this guy in the tunnels because I want harder blocks. Oh, okay, I mean, sure. Aren't you going to use your extra turn spell though? Okay, they get to get this things back. Okay, I guess they saw my... Now I can't tapped out, so they can get back to instant. So they probably just get back... they get back a tutor and a fail flaw. So they can kill my Fury Call Helion and yeah, do stuff afterwards. Well, I mean, I've already lost this game by, I don't know, turn 4 because I had nothing. I probably lost the game by the time I mulliganed down to 4 cards and nothing super great. But yeah, they kill this. They can take an extra turn by paying 1. Okay, and then I guess they just take a bunch of extra turns in a row, and not much I can do to prevent that. They're gonna play a tutor again. They grab Star anew. Wait, I guess combo something when they blink this guy and they get back these things again. Yeah, I mean, I'm assuming it's probably an infinite somewhere. Okay, they probably have it. I'm not gonna look at all that. I'm just gonna concede here. Let's see. What can I do against them? Can't enter graveyard. Do they cast from graveyard? I don't think they do, right? And no, they do not cast from graveyard. A new growth. I don't think that's very useful. What do I bring out? I bring out Let Them Eat Cake because it's completely useless. Bring the House Down is not... Do they have any... Do they have a creature sideboard plan? Nope, they're entirely control. Alright, so... actually, Braze just killed the thing, so maybe I do bring this thing in because it's more... I bring Crown Guard Bands because I need to make up enough cards. Drift Off still kills the Bell Towers, but it does not kill the Primordial at instant speed, so it's not great. And does an Annihilator suit hit? No, it does not hit land, so it's kind of useless. In fact, it's like, yeah, they're gonna control one thing of everything, so it's basically useless. Solemn Graveyard's useless. Yeah, I guess I bring it. I have Heart of Festival because it's a thing on board. It's probably still useless. Drift Off. Like, Drift Off only hits their Drift Offs and King Bell Towers. I guess it can also hit any Crown Guard bands they bring in, but are they going to bring in Crown Guard bands against me? I guess they can probably Crown Guard band Grand Consonance or something. Yeah, is New Growth useful at all? It can hit lands, but that's not very useful. Yeah, I'm not going to bother with that. Drift Off. If they ever let me untap, I guess it's useful. I don't think I want to bring it in at least. Okay. Avatar's a 5-drop. Like, that's at least, that does something. I don't care about life either. Hmm. Yeah, I'll keep it. I'll go Avatar, fine. And, draft elf helps with my consonance, hit, or consonance ratio. Alright, let's see. Oh, so, okay, this is a great hand because I get Wildcard Seeker, but no lands in yard. So this hand can go very wrong if I don't draw any lands. It can also go very right. I still have 2 Silver Sound Ancients in hand, which I'm not happy about. But now I have 2 Grand Consonances. If the game goes late and manage to resolve those things, then that's pretty good. I'll play Gilded Court out first. And might as well give it a color now. What color do I want? Red, sure. I mean, red is... I'll give it red because my early cards are either green or red. Do they have 1-mana counter spells? I don't think they do. They definitely don't. But they can Fatal Flaw on my Wildcard Seeker, and that won't be great. Okay, I'm hoping to draw lands. If I don't draw lands, I'm very screwed. Okay, they still might be holding up Twilight Ambush. Okay, well, that's... Yeah, that's a... Actually, no, I don't... Power toughness or less. Oh, okay, Twilight Ambush. So they don't have Fatal Flaw up and Twilight Ambush bricks them, or playing this will brick Twilight Ambush, so they can't respond to that. And this didn't do anything, that probably means they don't have Twilight Ambush. I can whack them for 4. I mean, that's something at least. Too bad I don't have anything to bring back though. Really love fetch land right now. They probably have Fatal Flaw, so they will be able to kill this thing before it can ramp. At least I'm at 3 lands now. So that's better than nothing. I got 1 hit in. This game's gonna hinge on whether I can ramp or not, because if I can ramp to Grand Consonance, then I can just slam 3 Grand Consonances 1 turn after each other, and unless they have 3 counter spells, I'm gonna resolve one of them eventually, and this is not great. Right, let's see if they have the thing. Okay, apparently they're gonna let it through, so, yeah, I'll just whack them for 5. This is somewhat of a clock here, because they're at 9 life, so they do need to answer it eventually, and they're gonna spend a turn drawing cards. Yeah, either they don't have a removal spell or they are being super greedy here. But seeing as I just skipped the turn without playing anything, I think they can like put me on basically nothing good in hand, which means they're more than confident to do this. What kind of draw that gets me out of this? I think I just need to draw more lands, or something that Wildcard Seeker can bring back. Not getting any fetch lands now is super annoying. Okay, this is a sorcery, huh? Okay. Yeah, so they do have to tap out to kill that, so if I draw like a 3-drop here, that'd be really nice. Unfortunately, the running of bowls I can't cast. Okay, I just have to skip the turn where they tap out, which is really annoying for me, because this would have been a great opportunity to get on board. If I just continue to not draw lands, I just lose the game. What are bad draws for me? I still have Avatar drops, right? Like, yeah, half the cards in my deck are really bad for me right now. I think if I top deck a land, I'm just gonna jam running the bowls because, like, with my hand right now, I just want to keep jamming cards until they run out of counter spells. Oh, well, that's useful at least, but it's probably gonna eat a counter spell. Did I forget to tap Guild? Oh, whatever. Let's see if this thing resolves. I doubt that it does, but maybe it does. Maybe they're saving their counter spells for my big things. But, like, they can tell I'm massacred right now, so yeah, they're just gonna do that, and I can't stop that. But at least I am running, or I am like forcing them to use their counter spells. Once they get enough mana, they can just play a counter spell plus a card draw spell in the same turn, and now my constant jamming doesn't actually help me. Also, if they get enough mana to start comboing, that also doesn't help me at all. But no, if I keep jamming, they don't have enough mana to take the extra turn yet, so that's something at least. Yeah, give this guy green. Come on, land please. This is not good. Okay, Wildcard Seeker. I mean, this does resolve at least, and this will kill them in 2 turns, so like they have to spend some mana to answer it, which puts them off their combo a bit further. They're gonna keep drawing. And no, well, they can't combo at 7 mana exactly, right? Okay, they can kill this immediately. Yeah, sure. And tell how many cards they've drawn so far. They probably have the combo in hand. Actually, so Braves would actually be a good top deck for me because it lets me play around the combos somewhat. Like, they might get greedy and go for it immediately, and then I get to Braze them, or Braze their creature. Oh, well, I mean, Wildcard Seeker is doing stuff now at least. But yeah, end up turn playing their creature, and then like, okay, well, I forgot to activate Gilded Court again. Okay, well, I can start jamming stuff, which forces them to tap out and not play the combo in the same turn, I think. Unless they have enough, yeah, they probably have another land in hand, and now they can play their flash creature and play counterspell in the same turn. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Like, I don't actually need many of the bowls. But yeah, now they know that I have absolutely nothing in hand. So, I mean, that's not looking great for me. If I top back another land next turn, I can start slamming Grand Consonances, which does something at least. Yeah, 8 mana, so that's enough to play their flash creature and the counter spell in the same turn. Now I'm kind of just out of luck, right? They can like if they be clear scoring, they can be clear scoring my Grand Consonances, which might actually be a good thing because it clears out a bunch of big clunky cards from my hand. So at this point, I just have to hope they don't have it. Like they're tapping out for. Oh, they have it. That's unfortunate. They have the extra turn spell too. And no, they're gonna take the counter spell and the card draw. So how do I beat this? Yeah, it turns out I don't. Alright, fine. Yeah, so I actually did get them pretty low. So I mean, Wildcard Seeker, even on its own, that's a pretty big threat. But unfortunately, I didn't have any lands to return with it. So, like both games, I just threw on my top end without sufficient ramp, and then I just lost because I couldn't play anything while I ramp or while I control opponent just play all their lands and then comboed off. Okay, they are drawing though, so they don't have everything that they need right just yet. Maybe that was a bad keep this game because I had two Silver Sun Ancients and I should have known that those guys would be completely useless in this matchup. Fine, I lose. Okay, yeah, definitely should have kept there. I think I don't think this isn't actually a super bad of a matchup. No, it's bad because my early game just is garbage. Oh, I mean, no, game 1 Mall was fine because I got what I needed. Like it wouldn't mattered anyways because I didn't draw what I needed off the top. Oh well, I guess I'll see you next round.